Hello and greetings once again, YouTube. I am Trent. I'm back here with you doing another unboxing. And I actually have several that I've been kind of pushing aside. This one just came today, and I was too excited to wait on it. So real quickly, let's go through the details here. I ordered this on August the 23rd. Today is September the 12th. And it did just come, so that's roughly about 3 weeks, right? Give or take. It was from AliExpress, and it was $40 and some change, so we'll call it 41. We'll take a look at it. And because I'm doing this on my lunch break and kind of hurrying, I'm not going to pause, try to do it in one take. I always do it in one take. But try to do it all in one video. That's less time on the back end and all that stuff. So I have my trusty box cutter here. It's actually not all that trusty. I think it was one of the dollar store 3 for $1 ones, but it'll do the trick. We'll get it popped open. So this is going to be, at least I assume, a Phase 2 Clone Trooper helmet from the Clone Wars. That's exactly what it is. It looks pretty good in the plastic. I'm already really excited as you get to listen to the styrofoam there. And bear with me one second here. And of course I will get this out, try it on, all that jazz, and then we'll do a flyby. It's going to have some styrofoam in it, but I already tell you, it's looking pretty good. I like it. I'm excited for it. There's no padding, and I'll show some close-ups of this. It's maintained its shape better than some, but you can see the mouth is going to need probably a heat gun treatment. Let's put it on my head. A little ouchy where it's bent. Okay, I do have it on. I can't see at all. This is where it needs to be in order to see, but even at that, the eyes are way over. This is definitely, my eyes are like here. This is where my eyes are. I don't know how much of that you could hear, but the eyes are not in the right place. On this for sure. So that's going to take some work, and you can kind of, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera, but they're way out at the edges. It's a cool looking helmet. That'll need to be fixed, and I'll have to figure out some way to modify the eyes and get all the styrofoam out of my hair. It came from the helmet. It's not some weird something else. I like it. I'm going to get it flipped around, so I will have to obviously take a break in the video to do that. I'm going to get flipped around, kind of show you some close-ups. But this one's pretty nice. It's pretty sturdy. Like I said, padding could maybe compensate for some of the vertical discrepancy on the eyes. These are actually not just painted, they're grooved in there. And this will be stuff you'll see better on the close-up, obviously. Some padding would compensate for the vertical. I have to figure out something for the horizontal because the eyes are like clear out here. But let's get it flipped around, do some close-up flyby of it, and we'll come back and wrap up. Let me find my clicker. Okay, so now here you see the helmet. It is kind of misshapen, as I mentioned before, around the mouthpiece. It's a little bit smushed. They did put a big chunk of styrofoam in it to try to hold up its shape somewhat, but you can tell that's going to need a little bit of heat gun repair. But that's okay. Still a killer deal. I think it looks great. Now, they did offer this helmet in the Ahsoka pattern when she had her squadron of clones. It had the orange, markings on it to kind of mimic her look. And I almost went for that one, but then I decided if I go with the plain white, I can always paint it or add vinyl to it for a temporary change. Whereas if I get the one that's always orange, it's always orange, or at least orange right in this kind of facial area. Like I said, there's no padding. It's kind of reminiscent of those old Don Post, and I think maybe it was Hasbro that did some around the time of the re-releases in the 90s. Don Post would have been back when the movies were pretty new. Obviously, he wouldn't have made this helmet. It didn't exist as anything any characters wore at that point, chronologically in terms of the films. Now, canonically, it was before, obviously, the Stormtroopers and so on. But anyway, so there's a look at that. I like it. I like that it's not just painted. A lot of this is actually in the plastic and molded, including here on the side, these kind of vents down here in the mouth. These are just, you know, these things could be upgraded. This could get some minor upgrades and really look good and really look like a nice, expensive helmet. The Phase 2 Clone Troopers in general, but the Phase 2 is one of my favorite looks. It's so kind of almost intimidating looking. And you can see where it evolved from the Phase 1. You can see where it became the Stormtrooper. I really dig it. I'm really excited for 41 bucks. I'm going to wrap this video up now. All right, and so that's going to be a wrap on the Clone Trooper Phase 2 helmet from AliExpress. It was $41. Took about 3 weeks to get here. Going to need a little work. Awesome for display, though. Could put that right up on a shelf if I had a shelf with room on it and display that right away. I failed to show you my cool shirt. I just found this. I ordered it a while ago. Get some of this hair out of the way. It is obviously Grogu from The Mandalorian. And I got this from Kohl's like last fall, wintertime on clearance. I think it was originally 25 bucks. It's probably half that or less, probably like 80% off. But that was really cute. I just forgot to show it earlier. But anyway, that's a wrap on the helmet. Please like, subscribe, etc. Let me know what you think about the deals that we're getting on AliExpress, the collection of helmets now that I have, at least a half a dozen of them. Anything else that's going on. Hopefully I'll be able to get some other of those unboxings done soon. Been working on mostly cosplay stuff. Still got some styrofoam on my face. Mostly cosplay stuff. Maybe you've seen my Marshall Bravestar. FanX is, today's Tuesday, and next Thursday is FanX in Salt Lake City. And we're staying at a hotel down near there and hoping to do about 6 different cosplays. I'll talk more about that later. But in the meantime, I just hope that you're having yourself a great day. And thanks as always for watching. And we will see you next time.